Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Seas. Today we are going to be having a look at doing Mr. Sax's little quest here, and I think we're going to have to go to Pigmote Isle or the Carganian place? Yes, Khan's Heart. So let's try Pigmote Isle first. I should pick up some food, shouldn't I? That's what I planned on doing. That would have been funny. Let's just buy 10 and be done with it. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I've been told if I do this quick enough, nothing bad will happen, so we're going to focus on it. I also have to drop off some souls at Geiger's Morn, which is kind of on the way, so we'll probably do that at the same time, and make sure that the blind bruiser doesn't try and kill us in the most imaginative way possible. I wonder what happens if you fail multiple times. I guess you just get wounds every time. I mean, I've only ever failed it once, and it did almost kill me, and I'm not entirely sure what would happen if you kept failing it. The fact that it almost killed me the first time just made me, never want to do it ever again. Always do what the bad man tells you to do. Now, I'm guessing when I go to Pigmote Isle, it's not going to work, because everyone at Pigmote Isle is dead. Not by any fault of my own, obviously. I wouldn't accept such a blame on such a thing. I really hope this crab doesn't... God damn it, there it is. Catch me if you can. Crab. Time for crab. Right, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I can't help it. All of the note memes are stuck in my head now. On that note, Elden Ring is really good. I streamed it a few times. It's very good. Ah, look. In the service of Mr. Sax, the crimson beast of winter lurks in your hold. This is not a healthy situation for you, your ship, or your crew. Hey look, the first delivery. The creature calls for you. It is time to begin. Mr. Sax is waiting, clutching what looks like a leg of lamb. The meat is rotten, the bone is well chewed. Ah, we've read this before. A fool sort of name that devours. Yeah, we read that before. I'm going to wish you... Wait, no, look, here it is. Ha ha ha. I'm going to compile a port report though while I'm here. This should be far enough from London. Oh. Pigmote Isle is in no state to receive this or any other delivery. You'll have to take it to Khan's Heart instead. To Khan's Heart we go. It was worth a try though, wasn't it? I figure if it is something harmful, putting it on a dead island is probably the safest thing we can do for humanity. It was for humanity. You know, I don't want whatever Mr. Sax is spreading to cause any more issues on the Z. The place is weird enough as it is. You start adding weird legs of lamb that make people have unsatiable appetites, we're in trouble. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Mr. Eden. I'm sure. I don't actually know anything about Mr. Eden. Like, oh, I know bits, but obviously I've never done it in Fallen London, and it's a closely guarded secret. I think it's less guarded now than it used to be, but back when I first started, it was like no one talked about the quest to find Mr. Eden. And I have no intention of doing it because I know that it will kill your character at the end of it. And I like my Fallen London character far too much. It would be quite the shame. Whoops. Right. Here we go. A shivering corsair with a package. There's my package. Right, on to Khan's Heart. Hopefully I have enough food and fuel. I think I do. I think we'll be okay. The fuel is probably the bigger issue. We burn through it with the new engine, we burn through the fuel relatively rapidly. But it should be okay, I feel. Still, the speed we're going... If I ever start a new game, or I die and I lose the engine, I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with how slow we're going to be going. Yeah, Khan's Heart's up here. I've gotten so used to this blazing speed. I still want to pick up a frigate. At some point I am going to have to start making like serious money. I'm going to have to dedicate videos to just making money. Or I could do it off recording, like when I'm not recording, but I worry I'll die, because you know what I'm like. Okay. Oh wait, we're at Khan's Glory, not Khan's Heart. God damn it. Wop wop. I'm paying attention, don't worry. I'm glad I noticed, otherwise that would have been very embarrassing. There's the Carganian music. That's what we live for here. Right, here we go. Khan's Heart. Delivery for Mr. Sachs. This is far enough from London. It will suffice. The Copper Quarter pulses as the feast rages on. Its people gorge themselves too quickly to taste the food on their lips. Their cheeks bulge and stomachs swell, but still they eat. The white and golds wade into the silence. The growing mob will move in to silence the growing mob before it can escalate further, or set its sights on the royal food stores. Oh, goddammit. We gained some menaces from the Carganian. White and golds. Boo. We did gain 10 drowning pearls though, which is not that bad. Okay. The second delivery. The creature calls for you once again. Mr. Sachs produces a jeweled bird. The thief thought it would bring her riches. Perhaps it would. But when the gracious widow and the cheery man both covet what you stole, mere money ceases to be of concern. To offend one or make an enemy of the other. She sought a third way. A moment of inspiration that came too late. We want no part in this feud. Settle it. Okay, take this to the smugglers of the Isle of Cats. To favour the widow? Or the cheery man's agent on Mutton Island? Well, I think I've ruined Mutton Island. I've ruined one of the islands, but I think I'm going to go to the Isle of Cats, because then I can also pick up some red honey while I'm there. Efficiency. We can't buy anything. Do we need food and fuel? I think we'll be okay. If we're going to the Isle of Cats, the Isle of Cats is actually quite far away. Maybe I'll pop to the Khan's Shadow, pick up some food while I'm there. I could always go to the Hood. Let's go to the Hood. The Hood's cheaper. I just gotta hope that Mr. Sachs doesn't get upset. In the whole... I don't know what sort of time limit we're playing with, but the sheer fact that he is down here all the time to remind you he's in your hold, it's kind of scary. I don't really want to fight. Not going to. Let's dive down. Full speed ahead. Well, I'm not going to try and kill the Triskaligant. We don't really need to. My terror's not really high enough. We should lose the terror by just, you know, making no commitments in Dahut. Oh, turn. Oh, scratch the paperwork. The paperwork? No, the paintwork. Close. Wander, look, make no commitments. -10 terror. We go to the shops and we buy ourselves a bit of fuel and a couple of supplies. It's not that much cheaper than London, but you know, it's cheaper enough. Let's make a hasty retreat. I do need to repair my ship. I've dinked it quite a lot. What's this? What is this? It's like a shoal of fish. Oh, +1 supplies. It was a shoal of fish. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like I've never seen that before. I must have. Then again, I haven't spent that much time underwater. There's still loads of like quests in like Lower Barnet and stuff that I've just never done. We have I started to do like Scrimshander and places like that as well. Oh my god, there is lots. There is lots in this game that I just keep forgetting exist. But for now, we shall focus on Mr. Sachs, otherwise we could be in trouble. Right, the Isle of Cats is over here. Hello. Oh my god. There's an albino moray just popped up. Was that there the whole time and I just didn't see it? Well, that's impossible. Definitely saw it at the last minute, that's for sure. As we were about to crash into it. All clear. I don't know what the lasting effects of picking these people are going to be. I can't imagine it's going to be good. But then who's to say that we had anything to do with it, I suppose? We're just working for Mr. Sachs. And you always do what the masters tell you to do, otherwise you're in trouble. I'll just, like, skin you alive or something. I don't know. I've heard some pretty nasty things in some of the exceptional stories. They're not the nicest bunch. Self-interested, mostly. Only seem to care about what they want. We did meet Mr. Pages in the Mask of the Rose demo as well. That was interesting. I'm really excited for the Mask of the Rose. I think seeing London from a different perspective is going to be brilliant. Learning all about the fall of London, or like what happened just after the fall of London, is intriguing to me. Port Cavendish, here we go. Compile a port report while we're here. Let's do the delivery first. The Pirate King will have contracts with the gracious widow. King Leopold examines the small, jewelled bird with care and a measure of delight. I do not want to know how you came by this. Should anyone ask, you did not. We shall return it to the owner. Yes? Such fine craftsmanship. A true, one-of-a-kind creation. He cradles it for a moment, then snaps off the head. Deliver this to the widow, he orders, throwing it to the least fortunate smuggler. We have unfavourable deals to negotiate. What do you mean you snapped off the head? Oh my god. We did get a firkin of red honey though. She's kind of what I wanted. Do I buy another one? Nah, because it'll ruin me if I get caught by the airport authorities. I'll take one. The third delivery. The beast stirs in your hold. Your final assignment awaits. Mr. Sachs is staring at a small wooden box as you enter the hold. Inside, wrapped in a few pitiful scraps of velvet, is a lock of blonde hair and a set of teeth. Carefully polished, barely used. The winter was harsh. The fire went cold. Later, the mother wished to forget. A convenient tragedy. Deliver this to the Avid horizon in the north. Okay. Avid horizon's like straight up, isn't it? Oh, it's a distance, I'll give you that. This one might push our reserves a little bit. Maybe I should stop off somewhere. I guess I could go to Mount Palmerston. That seems pretty... If we can make it that far. On 7 fuel, that'd be impressive. Uh-oh. Knock knock. A crewman steps into your cabin. His uniform is one of your issue, but the face rings no bells. They do blend together after a while. This, however, does not look like a chap who swabs decks or loads cannons. Begging your pardon, Captain. Permit me to introduce myself. Gervais, at your service. At least while the poor fellow tied up behind the galley remains regrettably indisposed, might I trouble you for a brief moment of your time before my escort to the brig? Yeah, sure. Well, at least he's honest about his dishonesty. My gracious employer has great concerns about the guest down in your hold, Captain, and the course to which you are now committed. Blood will spill before this voyage is over, but it needn't be yours. Gervais provides a small vial, or produces a small vial. Crystal. The blood is red. Redder than normal blood. Almost glowing with vitality. Here is a mere bitter vintage. When the time comes, I urge you to choose wisely. A favour from on high is rarely a poor investment. You now have a vial of highly questionable blood. Okay. So there is a secret agent on board my ship monitoring Mr. sacks. That's mildly disturbing. That is mildly disturbing. I wonder what's going on there. It could be a lot of things. It could be the revolutionaries, I suppose. Hell, it could be the Admiralty. I mean, the guy acted incredibly... How do I say this? Professionally? Like, I don't want to like down talk the revolutionaries in Fallen London, but they're not the best. They're just like blowing stuff up. Okay, that's a little unfair. Some of the revolutionaries are quite smart, you know, the Calendar Council and things, but they've never actually achieved anything, so they can't be that good, can they? Let's be honest. London's in the exact same place it was before. There was like a point where we were doing loads of stuff with the revolutionaries. I can't remember if it was an exceptional story, like a chain of exceptional stories that were all revolutionary based, or if it was Sunless Skies. Because you could go to the Calendar Council, couldn't you, in Sunless Skies? I think I'm thinking of an exceptional story where we kind of had glimpses into the past and we saw saw them kind of talking around a table. When I say it like that, it does not sound very exciting, but I remember it being relatively interesting. It was about moonlight, if I remember correctly. It was capturing moonlight in sunlight capture boxes. It's a very long time ago, probably like 2 years or something. I've done a lot of exceptional stories at this point. They're all in a playlist. You should go watch them if you haven't. Yeah, plug in my own stuff. Perfect. Have to think of it. What date is it? I think I'll be doing the new one. It'll be next week, I think. I think I'll be doing the new exceptional story next week. I saw the artwork for it and it looks absolutely phenomenal. It's a tiger. And it's like the actual artwork is glorious. But yeah, it'll probably be next week, I imagine. Give people a time to play through it themselves before I release my video. That's kind of the plan anyway. Is that a pirate pinnace? It is. I'm going to kill it just for the terror reduction. Oh. Cramming speed. There we go. Fuel would be ready. No, it's a bolt of fabric. God damn it. Say fuel would have been nice. Would have mean I wouldn't have to buy as much from Mount Palms. It's okay. We got 2 casks of fuel and 5 food, and the Avid Horizon is literally just there. So, bearing in mind we do have to get back from the Avid Horizon as well. Should be okay. I think. I hope. Then, knowing how my luck normally goes, I'm going to get had by the port authorities as soon as I dock. They're going to confiscate my red honey and fine me. I have really bad luck when it comes to this sort of stuff. I wonder what the reward would have been if we went to the other place. I was really confused. I was like, did I come here to do something for the Mr. Sachs? But no, I came here literally so I could... oh my god, supplies are expensive. Just so I could buy some fuel. Oh, a burning blue. Yeah, we can attempt to calm them. I think we have a 100% chance. We do, yay. My terror is actually a little bit higher than I'd like right now. 33. We are going to be going past Mount Nomad again, and at some point I need to go get the cannon from the Iron Republic so I can kill Mount Nomad, because there is nothing is going to be as cool as an episode dedicated to killing a living mountain. Let's be honest. There's very few things you can do in this game that are as quite as epic as killing a living mountain. Probably going to cost me a bloody small fortune in Doomed Monster Hunters, but you know, we'll try. I also probably get the frigate first, not gonna lie. Just in case we need more firepower than we have. I would avoid this fog, but I think it might be quicker to just go straight through the middle of it. Just close your eyes, guys, it'll be fine. If we go quick enough, we won't be in it for very long. Ooh, it's fine. Perfect. And here we go. Avid Horizon's just up here, along with Mount Nomad. Uh-oh. No, this is really bad. This is really bad. Let's... Oh, we can reduce its strength. We have a 100% chance to reduce the strength. Excuse me. We still gain 6 terror, which is bad. But we did lower its strength, which is very good. I'm going to have to go and try and find a way to reduce my terror. There's Man Nomad, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Wait, isn't he usually right below the Avid horizon? No. Am I going to lower my terror? Port Cecil, no. Scrimshander, the Hut, the Swallowing Isles, the old classic 1-2 combo. Annoyingly, I think that might actually be the easiest solution here, is going down to the bloody the Hut. I'm hoping we don't get another check. Been on the sea too long, that's basically what it means. Okay, as soon as you dock, Mr. Sachs lumbers ashore. It has been preparing for this. Plunging a hand into its cloak, it removes a handful of ammonia-scented snow. It places it on the ground and adds another on top. Into this one, it presses the teeth and the hair from the small box. Are you making a snowman? Potential. Substance. Only one thing needs to be added, as in the tales of the gnomon. The crimson beast of winter waits impatiently for you to provide it. I am gonna give him my blood, I think. How bad can it be? You nick your hand with a blade and hold it above the frozen mound. A drop wells up and falls. More follow. They fizz in the lacquer, which softens and melts into a puddle of snow. A puddle from which a hand emerges, then a head at another hand, stretching as it clambers up from nowhere. The shape of a child. Its skin glistening, white snow rippled with red. You reach out a hand. The child grips it with the chill of frostbite. Its legs finally form from the last of the lacquer, and it falls to its new knees, shivering and looking around in confusion. One of your sailors hurries over with a warm blanket. Another smacks his idiot head. Mr. Sachs stares down at the creature, which shivers and hugs itself. Inadequate, Sachs says. Again. Striding to the sealed gate, it rests a gloved hand against it, basking in the chill. The whisper of a place too cold for gods. Refreshing. Dispose of the mongrel as you see fit. Your service is done. Be gone before I change my mind. Approach the snow child? I mean, I feel kind of bad just leaving him here. It cowers from the crimson beast. It's snow, still settling. Oh my Christ, that's terrifying. It looks up at you, frightened and shivering, for reasons that have nothing to do with cold. Your blood streaks through its eyes. Are you taking me home now? Ask the snow child about home. It remembers a life on the streets of London. London? London! Yes, I wanted to play on the rooftops, but it made Mother cry. She cries a lot. But she says it's not my fault. She'll be worried. Wait, you're not a devil, are you? Mother says to look out for devils. It gives you a suspicious sniff. No eggy smell. You can take me back, right? I've always wanted to go sailing. The snow child looks up at you. It won't take up much room. It could do with a name, though. At least until you remembers if it used to have one. So we can call him Winter? Chione? Or Loki? Boreas? Snurgurochka? Oh god. Elliot, a good name for any occasion. Or Rose. A good name for a life that began as a bloom of red. I'm going to go with Loki. Hardy, a frost giant, but perhaps when it grows. You reach out and take its cold hand into yours, leaving the crimson beast behind. Okay. Let's gather intelligence. Might as well while we're here. And I need to lower my terror. But I think instead of going on some really long-winded me trying to lower my terror and then going back to London, I'm going to end it here and we will find out what the reward is in the next episode. So I'm going to thank you very much for being here. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.